It's like boosting your food, like literally. Should I do that again or is that fine? Actually, I want to back it all the way up. Welcome back to my channel, Cook With Me, Sabrina B. In this video, I want to talk about spices. I'm approaching this YouTube channel as if my audience knows nothing about cooking. If you know nothing about cooking, this is the channel for you. But if you know stuff about cooking, this is like also the channel for you. I would imagine that if I didn't know anything about cooking, that this would be very overwhelming. Like, trying to choose like, oh my god, what spice do I pick? Or like, oh hey, I found this recipe but it calls for like 1/8 of a teaspoon of sumac. What am I gonna do with this entire bottle, right? I feel like that would be kind of scary. I don't know. So all these spices that you see here are what I consider to be like all purpose, right? Like if there's anywhere where you're gonna begin, like this is where you need to begin, and I'm gonna tell you why. What is so fascinating and amazing about spices is that they really elevate your food. They add like massive depth of flavor to whatever it is that you're cooking. But it's literally like, you know, all spices contain antiviral, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, like all of these amazing healing properties. And it's like, you're literally cooking with vitamins in a way. Like, I guess they're not vitamins, but like, you know, you're cooking with like, it's like boosting your food, like literally. Immune boosting your food. Immune boosting food. This food boosts your immunity. So when I cook and when you see me cooking, you're gonna notice that like, I love spice, right? I love like spice, but I also love heat. And for me, when I cook, I'm like, I kind of add a little bit extra because it's like, I know the benefit that it's adding to my food and to, you know, my body, right? So this right here is Chipotle chili powder. So this is chilies that have actually been smoked. So not only does it have heat, right, it also has a smoky element. So if you you know, are like a little bit sensitive to spice, to heat, you know, you don't like things too spicy, you can opt for a smoked paprika. That would be a very amazing, you definitely need to have that, like get that spice 100%. So this is a chili seasoning. So this is a, what do they call this, chili powder, right? You see this as chili powder. So what this has, it has ground chili, cumin, garlic powder, and oregano. Some of them have like a little bit more different flavors. I like this one. I think this is great. And this is, you know, this is like obviously good for making chili, but it's so much more, and we will get into all of that. So this is cumin. This is ground. You can find it in the seed. Either one works. I have both, but you know, I think that to start, this is really the ground is the way to go. I love cayenne. I would just say that cayenne for me is just like straight heat. You know, like if I want to just make something spicy, I just add, it gets a job done every single time, always, okay? Right here we have Szechuan Peppercorn. So I use this like when I make a stir fry, make mapo tofu, things like that. This is very amazing, but like I said, I use it. I don't use it that often. So what I love about this is I got this at Whole Foods, and I'm pretty sure that other places that you can find this, but you know, I love buying this size because like, you know, I don't have to commit to like a really big bottle. So if this is your first time buying spices, or maybe you're unsure about a spice, you know, you should opt for buying something smaller like this, so that again, you know, you don't have to commit to it, because what if you don't like it? I don't know. There's another option that you can try as well. I know that like here in the US we have this market called Sprouts. For example, they have a bulk bin section, and you can get small amounts of, you could literally buy a tablespoon of the spice at a time just to try it out. Maybe your like local health food stores, they also have bulk bins, so that's another option if you don't really want to commit to, you know, buying a whole, you know, little jar. Right here, this is just chili flake. I buy this in a big bag because I use it a lot. I mostly use it to make chili oil, but like, you know, again, I use it to finish food, or like just all types of things. So this is chile de arbol, and I use this mostly when I make salsa, but I will also use this when I make stir fries. I just throw it in there. I can't wait to show you how to do that. And then again, there's nothing like freshly ground black pepper, so I highly recommend that you get a pepper mill. It makes all the difference 100% of the time. highly recommend that. There are many different blends of curry. This is a yellow curry powder. This is turmeric. Turmeric again is like, I think people are pretty conscious of the fact that like turmeric is anti-inflammatory, but you know, I use this for like, sometimes I'll make juices, I'll make teas, all kinds of stuff. Fennel seed, which is really amazing. I usually put this in my mortar and pestle and I'll little chop it up. And then sumac. Sumac is amazing. It's actually a berry, so it grows similar to like a peppercorn, except it is not spicy. It's actually very sort of sour, and I just fell in love with this stuff, and it is really amazing. Here I have coriander seed. Mostly with curries, things like that, I'll use this. Maybe some vinaigrettes, things like that. But again, you know, like I don't use a lot of it, so I just buy, you know, this little guy. And then I have celery seed here. So same, like, am I really gonna use, like, how much celery seed am I really gonna use, right? This, I feel, if you're gonna buy any spices, these are the ones I recommend you have. When we start cooking, you will see that I use these quite often, and they really are my all-purpose, you know, spices. And again, you know, it's like, these are all antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, all of the things. And I think, again, you know, it's really important to understand that, you know, like, we should think about what we're putting in our body, basically. That's what I'm saying. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Holler at me on Instagram, all the things. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.